We have one thing on, we have one thing on the agenda tonight and, so we'll go ahead. Misty's gonna give us an update on the waterfront pier project.
So yesterday, Mallory and Tom and Matt and I met with Shoreline Engineering, who's doing the permitting for the piers. The things that we reviewed with the engineer included questions from the infrastructure committee who met this Monday. Some of the questions that we sorted with him were what changes could we make to the renderings and the design without expanding how long it would take to get the permitting process complete. And so a few items were identified where we are going to have, if the board approves, and we'll vote on this at the stated meeting, an addendum to the agreement that we've already signed with the engineer for an alternate set of plans that would implement the structural improvements that we discussed, such as the hardware, the size of the boards, and not having finger piers. Not having finger piers is not only going to reduce the overall cost of the project, but it's also going to reduce the annual cost of the fees that we pay to the state lands office. It's kind of like a tax. So the board has this amendment that's on the back of the original agreement that we signed. And so we can review this in more detail and have it ready for our stated meeting.
So question, the existing design we have, we understood it to be more of a cost saving design, if you will, right? But that design was still stamped by professional engineer, right? It's still,
Right.
from a safety standpoint, meets all spec standards, etc. There's just some improvements that we can make that the team feels is necessary to improve the longevity of the piers. So we talked through some details about that. Matt provided some of his expertise there. And so I think we have a good path forward and a good option for the board to look at. And the infrastructure committee also to look at some of the specs and details. So, yeah. All right. Well, that's it. That's all we have on the agenda for the night. Y'all have a good evening.
Motion to adjourn.
I won't have to do that.
Oh, we don't have to.
We don't have to do that. It's a work
Okay.
session. Yeah.
Nice.
We're done.
Okay.
All right. Y'all have a good evening.